playing the like a tennis in the backyard, and I fell, and now I have inflammation. I even went to the emergency room. That's the first time I went to emergency room in tennis.
And that's regarding an injury that you had from 2020?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When you started coming up to Michigan for for weekend visits, specifically when you started in November with the 2 weekends a month, did that change your work schedule?
Yes.
How so?
Now my uncle have to find another person, because every other weekend I have to come up to Michigan to see Viha, and that changes, and now nobody want to work, and it changes now. I cannot work more than that. And if you hire somebody, my uncle hires somebody, and you have to give them some hours, otherwise you cannot. Nobody want to work for like 10 hours, and I need to sacrifice my hours up there.
Okay, so let me make sure I can clarify this and understand. Your uncle had to hire somebody else because you can no longer work weekends because you spent your weekends in Michigan?
Yes, sir.
And due to that, you can't work overtime anymore? There's no, actually, not that you can't, there's no overtime available anymore?
No, sir.
Okay. But you still work full-time, 40 hours a week?
Yes, sir.
Relative to your income, are you hiding any income?
No, sir.
Did your uncle ever pay you in cash outside of what's reflected on your W-2s?
When I don't have a legal status.
Outside of prior to 2020 when you didn't have legal status? Okay. I'm going to go through some of your, some of these exhibits. I'm going to talk to you about the time that you spend with VHA. Can you see Plaintiff's Exhibit 4A?
Yes, sir.
What is Plaintiff's Exhibit 4A?
Me and Viha watching the movie in Ypsilanti hotel room.
You and Viha watch a lot of movies together?
Yes, sir.
What's her favorite movie?
We went to the movie, if you don't mind, can I ask Frankie? I forgot the movie. I think it's Encanto.
Encanto?
Yeah, Encanto, yeah.
Okay, that's a children's animated movie?
Yes, and when she came up here, we watched up here too again.
How many times have you seen that movie with Viha?
With Viha and Mackenzie twice, and with Mackenzie again I watched that movie. Total I watched 3 times.
So with Viha and Mackenzie twice, and then you had to watch it a third time with Mackenzie?
Yes.
Does Viha often cuddle with you or lay in your lap when you're watching movies and hanging out?
Yes, sir.
Is she close with you?
Yes, sir.
Showing you Plaintiff's Exhibit 4B, can you briefly identify for the court who is this individual?
Me.
No, behind you.
Mackenzie.
Okay, and this is you?
Yes, sir.
And who is this Q logo?
Viha.
And what are you doing in this picture?
Viha want me act like I'm a dragon, and the fire gonna come from my mouth, and they're gonna run, like basically like a chase.
Is that a game that you play with her often at the park?
Yeah. That's the park. We went to one of the lake park.
Plaintiff's Exhibit 4C. Can you identify to the court what this is a picture of?
Yes, sir. That's me and Viha, and I took her to the bouncing place, and she was doing that one. I'm helping her to get back and get her down and moving.
Do you play with Viha a lot?
Yes, sir.
Every time that you're with her?
Yes, sir.
Are you ever away from VHA during your parenting time?
No, no, sir.
Plaintiff's Exhibit 4D, can you identify what this is a picture of?
Yes, sir. Behind Mackenzie, over the spring break in South Carolina.
Okay. And where's this at?
It's called Broadway at the beach, and there is like a shopping and speed boating.
And is this Mackenzie?
Yes,
in this
sir.
VHA?
Yes, sir.
And what kind of hats are they wearing?
they call it's like a frog hats, and they want it, and I bought it for them.
Do they often want you to buy them the same thing?
Not the
Same
same.
types of-
Yeah, they both want. If we have pickups and Mackenzie want the same one, if Mackenzie wanted, we have on the same one. Yes,
How close are Mackenzie and VHA?
like every other brother and sister, two sisters, how they are in this.
Do you treat VHA and Mackenzie the same?
Yes, sir. Same.
Do you love both of them?
Yes, sir.
Plaintiff's Exhibit 4E, can you identify what this is a picture of?
Yes, sir. Same thing. Spring break. Same place. There is a fish underneath the bridge up here, and you can see the fish, and it's we feeding the fish.
Eating the fish?
Yes, sir.
Can you just do VHA for me? Is she an active child? What type of child is she?
She's active. She got a lot of energy. Active, a lot of energy. She want to go outside and yeah.
Plaintiff's Exhibit 4F, can you briefly describe what 4F is?
This is spring break, and as soon as we landed up here, we want to go to the beach. This is during the spring break, and it is little cold too. And I told her I'm gonna take you next day, and she said no. Please, Nana. It's only 2 minutes. I'm gonna be in the water. Please, 2 minutes. And I took her up there for like 15, 30 minutes, and then we back to home.
Do you buy VHA clothes?
Yes, sir. I do.
How often do you buy her clothes?
Each time, first time when we come up there, we bought the clothes and I gave it to Deepthi. I don't know what happened to those. I never seen we have worn one of them. But now we have clothes for we have here each time whenever we bring them up there, we put VHA.
Do you always bring clothes for VHA?
Yes, sir. She got some favorite pajamas, and that's all she wanted. Wear it in the night time.
You buy her toys?
Yes, sir.
How often?
Each time wherever we go, if they see it, we buy it.
Have you been paying child support for VHA?
Yes, sir.
You provide medical insurance for VHA?
Yes, sir.
How much do you pay every month for her medical insurance?
$163.
Showing you Exhibit 4G, can you briefly describe what Plaintiff's Exhibit 4G is?
In Ypsilanti, we are, I think, we're watching and we want to take a selfie.
Did the girls cuddle up with you when you guys are watching movies in the hotel?
Yes, sir. Same thing like that. And some popcorn. And
Unfortunately, you spend a lot of time in hotels because that's what you basically stay when you're in Michigan.
yes, sir. Same hotel, and people will recognize us. Welcome back.
Plaintiff's Exhibit 4H. Can you briefly describe what this is a picture of?
I already just playing and she's eating. I'm telling something in the same hotel, Ypsilanti.
What is VHA eating in that picture?
Yes.
What is she eating?
I think it's ice cream. Probably ice cream. I think now they are in pajama. That means dinner done and that's like treat.
Exhibit 4I.
This is in Michigan. I think it's in Ann Arbor. It's like an outdoor Kabbalahs. I'm not saying properly.
Oh, Cabela's?
Yes, Kabbalahs. Yeah.
Is that in Dundee, Michigan?
Yes. Yeah. Dundee. Yeah. Dundee.
What was Viha's favorite thing at Cabela's?
Fish. That they have live fish up there. An aquarium.
Exhibit 4J. What is this a picture of?
I just need to act. They will tell me I need to act like I'm sleeping, and yes, they're watching TV, and I cannot move until.
Are you actually sleeping, or are you acting like you're sleeping?
No, acting like they won't let me sleep, and I cannot be moved. That's the game they play, and they will put the comforters. They're gonna cover me. And they're gonna put blankets, pillows on me, and then they're gonna sit on top of it.
Is this Mackenzie here laying on you?
Yes, sir.
Is this Viha here sitting on you?
Yes, sir.
Is this part of a game that the girls play with you?
Yes, sir.
Is it fun? Satish, is it fun?
Yes, sir. It's always fun. And also, Viha's favorite thing is a doctor, and I'm the patient. They're gonna cut my tummy. They're gonna do stitches. It's like.
You said Viha likes to play doctor with you?
Yes, sir.
And it's exhibit 4K. What is this a picture of?
One of the weekend in Michigan. I'm thinking that's the weekend Mackenzie did not come. No, Mackenzie is there too, but. She wanna download a game or something on my phone. She told me if she got a doubt, she's gonna ask me, and that's the picture. And she just put her leg.
Is she using you as a footrest here?
Yes, sir.
Plaintiff's exhibit 4L. Is this before bedtime?
Yes, before bedtime.
And is it typical for Mackenzie and Viha to lay with you like this before bedtime?
Yes.
Plaintiff's exhibit 4M. Can you identify what this is a picture of?
Yes, sir. Each time when I do my parenting time in Michigan is we eating outside food. And instead of that one, I cooked up here, and Frankie packed everything, and we bring the food, which is I cooked, and I am feeding Viha with my hand. Yes.
When you're in South Carolina, do you cook a lot?
Yes, sir.
You cook. How often do you cook for Frankie and Mackenzie?
Every day. Mackenzie don't eat Indian food that much, but Frankie, that's all she eats. And I'm the cook.
You're the cook at the house?
Only for Indian food.
Okay. And I believe you stated this food that you're feeding Viha, this is in Michigan?
Yes, sir.
You cooked in South Carolina and brought the food up to Michigan?
Yes, sir.
And why did you do that? Why did you cook food in South Carolina to bring to Michigan?
The food is not good up there, or we need to eat the fast